Hello, my name is Brian Krajewski. I'm the County Board Member from District 3 and the Chairman of the DuPage Technology Committee.
And I'm Don Carlson. I'm the Chief Information Officer for DuPage County.
October is National Cyber Security Awareness Month, and the Federal Trade Commission has stated that 350,000 people last year have been affected by identity theft.
Please watch the following informational interview and see if you can find some tips for protecting yourself and your family from identity theft and cybersecurity threats.
Hi, my name is Craig Diekman. I am the Technology and Special Projects Manager with the DuPage County Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Management. And I am here today with Wendy Wagner, our Network Systems Manager with our County Information Technology Department. And we're here to talk with you about National Cybersecurity Month. Wendy, good morning.
Good morning.
Good day, and thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, but first I'd like to congratulate you on your recent certification. I want to make sure I get this right. A Global Information Assurance Certification in Information Security.
Correct.
Very good. Well, thank you. And I know with that certification and with your area of responsibility here, we're fortunate to have to be able to learn from what you can tell us today. Some of the things we'd like to talk about today. Let's start off with computer and phone security.
Okay.
And can you tell us a little bit about password security versus encryption?
Absolutely. So your password is obviously something that prevents people from getting into your phone or your computer. You want to keep that secret. You don't want to tell anybody about it. Passwords are something that you should take care of and make secret. So they should be complex passwords. You should use upper and lowercase letters and numbers and symbols. Don't use dictionary words. And I know everybody has a hard time remembering passwords, so there's a lot of different free applications on the internet that you can find called Password Vault or Password Keeper, where you can keep all of your passwords in one secure location, and then you only have to remember one password, and you can look up your passwords then. So then also, encryption is different than a password.
Okay.
So encryption actually scrambles the data on your drive. So if you were to lose your laptop, for instance, and people couldn't get into your laptop because they don't have your password, but they could take your hard drive out of your laptop and connect it to another laptop, and then they can have all of your data. However, if your drive is encrypted, and there's all kinds of encryption software, Windows 7 has it included for Windows 7 Enterprise. If you encrypt your drive, then nobody can get that data because it's scrambled, and they don't have the key to get the encryption open.
So it sounds like we're much safer if we
Much
encrypt our
safer
data.
with encryption.
Very
And your
good.
phone, the same thing. A lot of phones now will come with automatic encryption. You just need to go into your phone settings and make sure that's turned on. So that, again, if you lose your phone, people can't necessarily get into it, but if they take your SD card, which is a memory card out of your phone, they can still get your data. But if it's encrypted, they won't be able to read it.
Very good. And I know many of us carry the information on our phones can be just as important or sensitive as what we have on our computers.
Right, and people leave their passwords on their phones too, to other things, or they save their passwords. Again, there's all kinds of password vaults for phones, password vault applications for phones too.
All right, thank you. Wendy, we read a lot and hear a lot about identity theft, people impersonating us.
Right.
What are some of the ways that we can protect ourselves or reduce the chances of that, of us becoming victims of
Right.
identity theft?
Well, one of the big things is called a phishing scam. So you'll get an email supposedly from your bank that says, I need your account information, or please send me we need to verify your social security number. Never give personal information over email. If your bank needs that information, they're going to contact you directly. They're not going to email you. So just be aware that when you get an email from somebody that says, give me personal information, you're never going to want to do that. So that's a main protection. When you're purchasing things online, a lot of credit card companies will give you a one-time number to use online so that you're not sending your credit card online. Another key thing to remember when you're purchasing online is you want to look for a little lock on the bottom of the web page when you're purchasing online. That means the page is encrypted. So when you're sending that information to the online retailer, nobody can read that information over the internet.
Very good, thanks, thank you. I know I have a wireless network at my home, and I think many people do today.
Right.
What are some of the ways that we can protect ourselves when we're at home, not just at the county network, but
Right.
when we're at home.
So when you buy a wireless device and you set it up yourself, it comes with a CD, and it'll walk you through some of the setups. One of the main things you want to do, there's a administrator password. It's usually a default password of blank or admin. You're going to want to change that right off the bat, because when you administer that router, and by administer I mean when you change the settings on it, if you don't change that administrator password, anybody driving by can then go into your wireless network and change it to their own. So then now you can't use it, but they can. The other thing is you want to change what's called the SSID. So your default, an SSID is basically the name of your wireless network. It's the name you see over the air. So you want to change that because, say, a Belkin router comes with the default of Belkin, or Linksys comes with the default of Linksys. You don't want to change that to make it your own, so that people, can't go in and change it for you. Some of the other things is you want to use a good password on your wireless. WEP, which is a web encryption protocol, that's one of the basic ones, but you don't want to use that. You want to go to something more secure. It's called WPA PSK. You're going to want to use that. And again, use a secure password, numbers and letters and symbols, uppercase and lowercase, so that people can't guess that password. Never use the names of your children or your pets or your birth dates or their birth dates, because those are easily guessed by anybody driving by.
And I would suspect that I could probably search for some of these tips if...
Absolutely. Go online to Google and search for wireless encryption tips or wireless protection tips, and you'll find all kinds of information.
Fantastic. All right. Wendy, is there anything else that you can tell us? I know you and your team do a great job of keeping us secure here at the county. Anything else that we could take away when we get home and want to button up our networks?
So the first thing I always tell people when I look at somebody's desktop, my neighbor's desktop or something like that, is make sure you have antivirus and anti-spam software on your computer. It's the easiest thing to do. You'll get it free from a lot of your internet service providers. If not, it's not that expensive. You want to keep that up to date. Antivirus definitions come out every day. People are writing viruses every single day, and the antivirus companies are combating those with some things called definitions. So you're going to want to make sure that's updating automatically. The other thing is make sure you turn your Windows firewall on if you have Windows.
Okay.
Windows firewall is a good way to prevent unnecessary or harmful programs from coming onto your computer. A lot of the antivirus software comes in a suite, and it comes with online protection, it comes with identity protection, like we were talking about. It comes with a firewall that's good to use. It comes with the anti-spam and antivirus software. Always good things to have, and they're not that expensive to make sure you're safe and secure.
Well, great. This is great information. We all want to use the internet and our computers and keep it safe. So again, Wendy Wagner with our County Information Technology Department, thank you for your time today and for sharing these important tips with us. And I'm Craig Diekman. Thank you.